everybody, and welcome back to Reading Homestuck, Pesterquest. I wonder if we have June today. We do have Mason and Arthur as well.
Hello, everybody. Now, I don't know if you could possibly tell, but June's not going to be doing any voicing today. So she's going to be doing a lot of laughing, but not a lot of reading or doing a character voice. That's not going to happen today.
No, that's not what she's doing.
I'm fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah?
June, I was about to say, Arthur, you want to say something?
The episode is 2 weeks from now.
I don't freaking care.
Who is it today?
It's
Jane. She's on time.
Yes.
Fuck
there we go.
And that's you, Arthur, I'm afraid. You're voicing Jane.
Yeah.
What even is her voice?
It's like a
your call has been
like
recorded. We will kill you at the nearest fucking juncture.
Yeah,
telemarketer,
it's
but not as telemarketer as my telemarketer.
It's sort of a.
I'll figure it out.
Telemarketer.
Bland. Oh wait. Also, I have a quick. So my stream was yesterday, and I was doing my guesses about chapter 5. So I'm still convinced Lake. I don't know if I've talked about this to you guys or on the channel before, but I am my general opinion is that Des is either trapped in a dark world or dead at the bottom of the lake, or both. Something like that. And so I'm definitely like, we're going to the lake at the end of the chapter. The chapter ends at the lake, because I would think chapter 6 could be Under the Lake Dark World. Halloween themed, because Des is a holiday person, but a bit alternative. And dead. That's my prediction. And to expand upon that, Asgore is gay. He's gay and he has a harem of flowers. Because he's a flower guy. Those are my predictions. Don't tell me anything, but that's what I'm thinking.
Of course.
Well, Arthur, I'm very sorry that I missed your stream yesterday. I will try and watch it at my earliest convenience.
I don't feel the need to. I was doing nothing. It wasn't chapter 5. I was just prepping the save.
No,
I've also finished chapter 2 this save.
I would still have liked to have been there, but I was busy.
That's fine. What happened? I'm doing another one Sunday evening at like 6:30, where I'm just continuing. I
might be available for that. I think I've got to go to a concert, but we'll see. We'll see.
The idea is I'm trying to prep the save so you've got more time to finish.
Well, I'm pretty much finished. There's a couple of things left I need to do, but I've done the main route. I've done a couple of other things, and I've encountered all of the other things that I want to encounter, but I haven't completed yet.
Okay, that's fine. Then, yeah. Well, I just didn't want to.
But yeah, you do you.
This is a collaborative experience. I mean, not really. I'm just doing it, but it's nice to nice to have you all be available to be there. Anyway, moving on with the thing, because I've got not got an infinite amount of time.
Yes. Moving on to the second member of this cast with a Ryu number of 2. It's Jane.
Yeah,
any of you know about any of you know the Ryu number thing, by the way? Just quickly.
No, I have no idea what a Ryu number is.
Okay, it's basically,
Ryu Street Fighter, he's in Streets.
You must defeat my Shoryuken to stand a chance.
You are...
Hadouken.
You are... That is the correct Ryu. That is the Ryu I'm talking about, yes. It's basically, you know the sort of 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon thing?
Oh, 6 degrees of
Ryu? Like,
yeah, it's 6 degrees...
Ryu can...
They make out.
They gay.
Maybe.
I mean, this is true, but it's not connected to what I was talking about.
Pretty sure he had a wife and kid.
That's fucking fake propaganda because Capcom made Alex fucking marry his cousin. I don't fucking give a shit. They fucking weird incestuous fucks. I don't care. They're gay.
Yeah, Capcom, get back to making Mega Man. You said you were going to do more consistent releases. Fucking prove it. You cowards. Mega Man's been in more Smash games than he's been in Mega Man games in the last decade.
Look, all you gotta do is you gotta make him make out of bass and his fucking bass.
No, decade and a half.
Anyway,
saying,
so
Alex?
yes, basically, you know the sort of 6 degrees of separation kind of thing, yeah? How through
really.
connection. Okay, it's basically like through connecting through. Say we start with me.
Yeah.
You 3 would be 1 degree of separation away from me, and then your friends that I don't know would be 2 degrees of separation away from me, and so on and so forth.
Oh, I see.
And basically, this theory is through only 6 jumps, you can get from any one person on the planet to any other person on the planet.
Yeah, like it's classically it's from Hitler, isn't it?
No, it's from Kevin Bacon.
Well, no.
Well, that's
the Kevin
like,
Bacon
OG.
thing was a thing added later of like through actors appearing in films together, you can make jumps from any actor to Kevin Bacon.
Classic game theory type beat. I see what you're talking about.
Ryu number is the same thing, but it's through crossovers with Ryu. Jane has a Ryu number of 2.
Oh, why?
She is Namco High. A game called Namco High.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, where Jane and 2 other Homestuck characters made appearances as sort of dateable characters. And one of the members of staff as a character in that game is Pac-Man. And Pac-Man's in Smash with Ryu. You want to know who the other 2 characters are?
Who? Tell me.
Mason, you think you know?
I think I read it once, but you go ahead.
It's Dave Sprite and Terezi.
It's an odd trio.
Odd trio to put in the game, but
Why not Dave Petter? That would have been based.
it would have been
Did
based,
Dave
but I
exist
don't
at
know
that
if...
point?
I don't know, actually. I think Namco High might have actually been slightly before Dave Petter. I'm not 100% sure when that released. Anyone in the comments, please feel free to confirm. Anyways, so we were supposed to be getting a hurry on. Mason, do you want to take narration this episode?
Sure, yeah, I will. Okay. It's beautiful.
What are you
moonlit night in
booing?
Eternia. The sky is clear, a cool breeze is blowing, and even the unbearable screeching of the steel-throated bat cricket sounds a little sweeter than usual. And yet, a moment of panic hangs in the air. Oh, hello.
Crash!
Yo!
Right, guess I'm doing
point you through
multiple
your-
voices.
Point you through
Yeah.
your paces today, Arthur.
Matter of fact, if Dave is also here, that means you're doing 3 voices. All we need is Equius and Tavros to show up.
Dave, are you okay? Harry! Oh god. What has she done? Dave? Please tell me this is just grub sauce. Please just be grub sauce. Please just be grub
I'm
sauce.
sorry, what is that fucking...
What
What
the
is
fuck?
that fucking Sprite?
What happened last episode? What did I miss out on?
None of
nothing
this.
to do
This
with
didn't
this.
happen.
Low-key
This is
nothing.
news to me.
I mean, I think Carcat's worried 'cause he's covered in goo and he's worried that, like, Dave's been stabbed
Shouldn't-
to death.
Hold on a second. Shouldn't his tears be red?
Nah, he's like normal.
No, he's normal. Anyway, June,
He's like a
you are
mutant.
voicing today, it seems.
Oh. It's on Whisker.
It's Vriska, but she's just
It
been
looks like she's holding a
slamming
ball
him
of
back.
yarn in her robot hand because of the question mark thing.
Cockhead, it's just me, Nagito Kameda, on the Nintendo 3DS. Stop being so dramatic. Melodramatic. Wasn't even me who did it. Okay, fine. It was my fault, I admit it. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, Carcat. That's no biggie. It's obviously the shittiest situation I could possibly be in right now. And, like, my lawyers will be in touch. Don't think that they won't. But also, it is literally fucking rough sauce, so like, chill for 2 seconds, okay? Oh, thank God! Like, I know the idea of me having to swap out my soaked ketchup-encrusted pants is getting you all hot and bothered under that sweater. Damn. This is a picnic, dude.
Oh, very funny.
There are children in this hotel.
Just like
Da,
that.
da, 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 da.
You have single-handedly revolutionized the art of picnicking on Alternia. You've got a huge checkered blanket, a car-sized wicker hamper, an unholy quantity of foods in Tupperware containers, a lively crowd of your best and most recently acquired friends, everything one could possibly need. Shit's quaint as all fuck out here. Everyone's here. Speaking of Smash Bros.
How many tentacles would you say she has, roughly?
Let me see.
It's okay, take your time. My interest is,
Purely scientific. I am not built for this right now.
No, you're doing alright.
Yeah.
You're not doing, you're doing alright. Yes, precisely. Thank you, Kanaya. This is part of my studies in the field of cryptozoology. It's hardly an exact science, but you can help make it exacter.
Well, that's the problem. I really don't think there's a definite answer. She just has so many.
30.
30. Yeah.
Fascinating.
I just realized Kanaya doesn't even have her red things and orange things on her horns. Her horns are all yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. That's weird.
That wasn't like that in her room, I swear.
Or if they were, we straight up
He's
did
like-
not notice.
Low key, in the comments, please let us know, is that a graphical error? Did they put in the wrong asset?
It didn't
Please let
render
me
in.
know.
I mean, I
properly,
have
it looks
her
like a
full...
I
have
will
a
read
full
it when I am
spreadsheet.
not crunk.
have a
Everyone
full
seems to be having a
spreadsheet.
really great time. You're a pretty good picnic host, if you do say so yourself. You let yourself lie back on the blanket and relax.
Aww.
Nepeta, could you pass me one of those beautiful green pies, please?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not the right fucking voice. Oh, sure. Let me just...
It's okay, I got this. I was about to say, where are all the characters I voice? Oh, here they are.
Here they are, they've all shown up! They've all rocked up in swift succession. Where's John?
Step off, Lamau. Didn't ask for your help. Everyone's getting along so well.
Everyone's getting along so well, meanwhile.
Meanwhile, it's just the dog in the fire. This is fine.
Yeah, it's just like everyone's getting along so well. Meanwhile, us just in MSPA Reader's head, just pointing out the fucking window of the eyes. The twinks are fighting.
No. The
Well.
fucking...
I didn't ask for your opinion on whether the mid-blood human female wanted my help or not.
Mid-blood?
Mid-blood. Oh my god, did you seriously just call her out? What is wrong with you?
Guys?
Humans don't even have different blood colors, you useless tool. Simply enjoying one another's company.
Yay!
Oh,
Alright, that does it.
we need to blow him up.
I've had enough of this
Like
wishy-washy
explosion.
nonsense. And I've had enough of you.
Oh, thanks, Nepeta.
No problem.
Eat shit and die. And why don't you make me? It would be my pleasure. Wait, what's going on over there? Oh no, Jacob, no, not now. This is a disaster. You gotta find somewhere to stop this before everything you've worked for collapses under the weight of pointless shitty boy drama. You don't have a moment to lose.
Are we so for real? You can't be like, oh no, one guy's being racist and the other
What's
person's
better than
getting
this?
angry at the other guy being racist.
What's better than this? Just guys being dudes.
These are
fucking
evenly weighted.
guys being
I don't
dudes,
think
being
that's
guys.
really what's been said. I think it's more a matter of like, I wasn't paying attention to what's going on. They're gonna ruin the picnic, the pair of them. I've gotta put them somewhere else to hash this out.
What if they
Like-
hash browns? I don't know.
What if they press
Like-
the hash key?
Fair on Solix for wanting to blast Eridan to smithereens here. Please do it
Nah, do it.
elsewhere.
Nah,
Nah, low key.
Right
just
here, right now.
fucking
there is no
Blast
wrong spot
that.
to blow up a racist.
Blast that racist.
Put that in the Hall of Fame.
Gender debate.
This is fair.
Like gender conscious fucker into orbit. I don't know what the words are. Low key, I don't know.
What's better than this? Guys being allies.
Oh, hi there, Gamzee. Don't mind you. You're just trying to stop a picnic emergency.
Hey, hold on, sister. Let's not be hasty. Right now, we're witnessing the birth of the greatest and, dare I say, most righteous miracle of them all. Gender motherfucking equality.
What?
What did you mean by that?
See, I get it. Equal rights, equal fights. I see how it is. You fucking
What?
clown. You fucking
Cool?
butthole fucking bastard. You fucking sly little bitch. Yeah.
And just like that, everything breaks apart.
Damn.
No.
You wake up alone.
And I woke up at home.
I woke up at home, and it turns
On
out
Monday.
I was stuck at home.
I went to a different version of Earth, because that's what we did back then.
I woke up
It's a
alone
cold,
at
dark night in
home.
Alternia. The sky is overcast. A harsh wind is blowing, and the only other sound to be heard is your own breathing. Panicked, shaky, you curl up a little corner in your puddle of blankets in the corner. A little tighter, rather.
Curl up a little corner.
Yeah. You try and think back to the wonderful dream you were having, but now it all seems ruined. Oh, it's just a dream. You're only trying to take a short rest from fomenting revolutionary sentiments among your peers and fixing all their problems, which, as it turns out, is a full-time job. You just wanted to indulge your imagination for a while and skip to the part where everyone's happy already. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It all seemed so real, so full of potential, like you could get there in an instant if only you tried a little harder. But now it hits you like a cold, wet circus pie filled with cement. Your dream of hope was nothing more than that, with no basis in reality or accurate characterization. Some things are simply too good to be true, and your subconscious clearly knew that all along. It hurts, and you don't know whether to laugh, cry, or just get really, really angry about it. You made some wonderful friends over the last few weeks. Months? It's been such a hectic whirlwind of non-stop amicability, you're not even sure how long you've been going. You've achieved so much on your quest, you know that for a fact.
Quest of Pester.
But now, looking around this empty room, filled with the ghosts of memories from a lifetime ago, you can't help but feel despondent. Maybe there are some things you won't ever be able to fix. Man, this blows. some reason, your thoughts turn to John. He was conspicuously absent from your dream. Feels like you haven't seen him for ages. You miss him. Without really thinking about it, you pick yourself up. You've had enough of this horrible planet for now. Your friends here will be alright without you for a while. You tell yourself that a few times, just to make sure you believe it. And then...
I'm out of here.
Zap! You materialise in a pleasantly familiar suburban neighbourhood, standing in front of a pleasantly familiar house. It must be late fall by now, there are barely any leaves left on the trees, and there's a chill in the air. But your heart fills with warmth at the prospect of hanging out with your old friend John again.
It'll be John, it'll definitely be John, 100%.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of voicing this episode, I guess.
Yeah!
While your newer friends have all been fun to spend time with in their own ways, you can't help but feel a special kind of fondness for John.
Jonathan.
It's not like you play favourites with your chums or anything, but maybe the fact that he was the first friend you met on your journey sets him apart from the others.
I disagree.
Nice. Okay.
Alright.
I would also disagree because we didn't seem to have any particular fondness for Diamond or Data. Nice to be back on Earth too. You miss being able to go out in the sunshine. Your eyes wander a little, taking in the trees.
Not having fondness for our data is a weakness.
Taking in the trees, the grass, the houses, before settling on the mailbox in the yard.
It's a weakness that Linera does not possess.
A worrying thought occurs to you. Maybe in getting so caught up with meeting so many new people, John has forgotten all about you. Surely your friendship wouldn't diminish so quickly, but were you really all that close to begin with? You still feel bad about having thrown his birthday present in the sewer all that time ago. That was just such a shitty thing to do, in more ways than one. You were a really bad friend to John before you were friends with John. You're suddenly overcome with the urge to make it up to him. Instead of making a new friend today, why not try being a better friend to one you already have? Taking a peek at the mailbox, there seems to be something inside. So we're immediately committing mail fraud once again.
I love mail fraud!
Maybe. If you
What are we
make
doing?
absolutely sure you give it to him this time, that will start to make up for your earlier mistake.
What are we doing? We pilfering the post, or are we...
Reconsider. We're awful. We're going to kill ourselves because we're awful.
On second thought, that's a terrible idea. Like, holy shit, that's bad. You take a moment to slap yourself around the face a few times for a few minutes, just to remember. How can you be so stupid?
Jesus
Should drive into us
Christ!
for thinking of something so stupid.
Maybe that car should wrap itself around a lamppost. Low-key.
What it'd be like when they're an England game that evening.
True.
For real.
True. The kind of depravity that leads one to desecrate the sanctity of a friend's mailbox or drive really fast down the road is what got you into this mess in the first place. Huh. Looks like the mailman forgot to put up the thing. The floppy wingy doodad. The bright red arm dealie on the side of the mailbox. You are quite certain that this thing is supposed to be up when there's mail to be retrieved. Even an idiot could tell you that much, and you're a first-rate idiot. You carefully raise the little red flag. Immediately out of the corner of your eye, you spy movement in an upstairs window. It must be John, scoping out the mail again. Quick as a flash, you zap yourself out of sight and behind a nearby bush. A white cat is hanging out back here. It hisses at you, but you let a wave of crackling retcon energy dance across your palms and the kitty vanishes. It literally just straight up disappears. That's okay. Fine, whatever.
Chica.
It is a truth universally acknowledged that cats can do whatever the hell they want. Except for taking this hiding spot, that is, which you've now commandeered in the name of friendship. Oh, this is a much better plan to surprise John. You can believe you didn't think of it before. You know he loves pranks, and what better prank than to be ambushed by a dear friend? You hope you're still his friend. Oh god, you're getting nervous again. You hear the front door open. Shoot, here he comes. Wait, this isn't John. Oh goodness, no. Why, it appears to be some kind of famous detective-type individual. Or at least someone in a famous detective disguise. But what's more, you get the strange impression that the person underneath the disguise isn't John either. Whoever it is, they make a beeline for the mailbox. Oh shit, maybe you're watching another mailbox robbery in action. That'll explain the need for the disguise, you guess. They reach out their hand. All of a sudden, several things race through your mind unbidden. The smell of burning, a flash of light, pain. Without thinking, you spring into action.
Arthur.
Telemarketer, how the fuck? Oof!
You grab the interloper and zap inside the house. You both materialize in midair and collapse in a heap on the floor. Outside, you hear the telltale sound of an exploding mailbox, because for some reason you know what they sound like. Phew, that was a close one.
Oh lordy, that's smart. What on earth just happened?
Your companion sits up in a bit of a daze. Looks like the disguise got knocked off in all the kerfuffle. Your hunch was right on the money. This is definitely not John Egbert. She does look oddly familiar, though. No, that is not John Egbert.
No, that is not John Egbert! Dave gives you an immediate call. No, that is not John Egbert!
Comes flying in on a helicopter. You take a look out of the
Crashes
window.
through the
down
fucking
into the
window.
yard below. He would. He cannot fly. Yep, it's just like your ears told you. Where once there was a mailbox, there is now a smouldering wooden stump surrounded by debris. It's a sight to bring a tear to any mailman's eye, fake or otherwise. You turn back around to find the stranger standing over you, looking thoroughly disgruntled, and holding
Spoon.
a big
That's
spoon, I guess.
Big spoon.
definitely John Egbert.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She's pointing a large red spoon directly at her chest. It doesn't really come off as all that threatening, you have to be honest, although she could probably do you at least some form of injury with it. The injury likely wouldn't be all that serious, but you'd try to take it seriously anyway.
Injury.
That's
polite.
John Egbert's middle name. John Injury Egbert.
John Injury Egbert.
He's a very injury guy.
My dad was very strange.
Yeah,
To
his
have-
injury.
Give me that name.
Injury of his peers.
Yeah, the day I was born, I guess, he was doing jury duty.
Every
He's
day
on
I
jury
wake
service
up
and he just-
Every day I wake up and every day
He actually
I
went into
wake up,
labour while he was at the jury,
I
so
wake
that's
up.
why I'm in jury.
My dad never told me how
Every day
children
I wake
happen. I assume he had to go into labor because I don't have a mom.
Low-key,
Yeah, who else would it
every
be?
day I wake up.
I do a backflip every day of my life. I don't do it successfully, I hurt myself, but I do it.
That's why my middle name is Injury, or one of the reasons.
There we go. That's... You know what, subconsciously...
We got it
that's why
full
I said
circle, baby, we did it. Hey, Arthur.
Now
take
hold on just one moment, Buster. Who are you, and what in blazes are you doing in my bedroom? What in the blue blazes is going on?
Blue Blazes? Oh my god, Blue reference. Guys,
All
Did
these
you know that
bullshit
Black Mirror
blazing.
is like actually the fucking super secret evil beast?
I'm a fool. I know nothing. I take the role
No,
of the
that's
silly
Guilty
clown.
Gear. That's Guilty Gear, not
You're
Blaze
absolutely
Blue.
right. I am a fool. I know nothing.
Oh my
All
god.
You weren't even
Bullshit.
referencing lyrics.
Lapa!
Say.
Lapa!
That wasn't what Arthur
Send
said.
him to the fucking
Guilty.
gallows!
Wasn't what Arthur sang also from Guilty Gear? Or am I
Yeah.
just getting everything wrong?
No,
Sending
I was
you
good.
Okay.
all to the
So it's not my
gallows.
fault.
I'm sending you all to the gallows. Yeah.
I didn't even do nothing!
You're going to the gallows because you associate
Why
with
so
you.
Fuck! Anyway, Arthur, you got a line before we go and get hanged?
Come on, spit it out.
Oh no, you hate being put on the spot. And the first question was such a tough one too. Who are you? Who am I? And why don't I remember anything? It's something you don't have a definite answer to, even after all this time. Gosh, she does seem awfully confident with that spoon.
Who am I?
What a gruesome
I'm
image.
Act like a woke, think like a chud guy.
You begin to entertain the thought that this girl might simply decide to beat you to death with it. Picture of Jane Crocker, I am going to
Oh, no,
beat you to
wait.
death.
Fuck, it's think like a woke, act like a should, not the other way around. Fuck. Oh, my head. Oh, something, Cumtown podcast.
You're finding it hard to think amid all the confusion. Didn't she say that this is her bedroom? You were dead certain that this was John's house. It is John's house. It even has the tyre swing and everything. This girl, who even is she? John's never mentioned having a sister or anything before, but looking around the room, it's obvious that she lives here, and there's no trace of any of John's things. Did he move house without telling you? That thought makes you impossibly sad.
Well, if you won't talk, I suppose I'll have to suss out the truth for myself.
She's called an emergency meeting.
I'll be right back. You just
Better
resist
discuss.
I'll be right back.
Okay. She looks at you very carefully for a moment before glancing over at one of the posters on the wall. It's a black and white picture of what looks like a daring group of detectives. They're drawn in a fairly minimal style with round ovoid heads. Immediately her face lights up in recognition.
You can tell that she is a chud.
How so, June? Is it the contemplative hand on the chin?
Yeah, something like that.
Perhaps the ratio of distance between her eyes, nose, and mouth?
Something like that. Low key, it's just a chud. It's just a chud.
I'm back.
Okay.
So
I've
did
read
you?
the,
Chud-based products.
Oh! Oh, I see. Ooh, mum's the word.
She taps the side of her nose knowingly and winks, and you realise that she's trying to let you know that she knows something that you supposedly both know, but all you really know is that you have no idea what it is.
Oh, you're very good. Tending not to know that which you know that I know that we both know.
No, you're telling her you haven't got the foggiest clue what she's talking about. Knowing stuff? How could anyone possibly accuse you of such a thing? I don't know you.
That's my purse.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
It's alright. I won't tell anyone. Keeping incognito is of the utmost importance for problem sleuths like us.
Uh-huh.
Always a pleasure to meet a fellow fan.
She seems to be under the impression that you're some sort of cosplayer. Either that or an undercover agent of some sort. What the hell, you might as well roll with it. It'll be easier than pretending to be a postal worker at any rate.
Hold on a moment. I've got just the thing for a fellow gentleperson of taste.
She puts the spoon away for a moment, which is a relief, then whips out another copy of the poster and a pen out of nowhere and signs it. You've never met or heard of this girl before, and she's just straight up giving you her autograph. Take a look at the signature. The name reads Jane Crocker. Huh, you guess this girl's name is Jane then?
Gina,
Pardon me?
you are fucking Midoku or something like that.
Now that we've got that out of the way. Nice though it is to make your acquaintance, that doesn't explain what you're doing in my house. Or, come to think of it, I haven't even got here.
Well, it's all very simple actually. Just a boring, everyday example of an innocent bystander stepping in to save an unwitting teen from a parcel bomb with their zappy hell treasure powers. Nothing weird at all. You zap around the room a bit by way of demonstration, ending up back where you started.
Transportalization technology. I knew various competitors of ours have been developing something like that for a while, but I had no idea that they were already doing field tests. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me. But a parcel bomb, you say?
You gesture out of the window at the sad, obliterated remains of the mailbox. There was nothing anyone could do to save it, or its contents. Oh shoot, Jane wasn't expecting any extremely important deliveries, was she? Potentially in the form of a significant birthday gift or a copy of a mysterious computer game?
You mean the Spurb Alpha? I'm not surprised you've heard of it. That isn't due for another week, though.
Oh, well, that's a relief then. No harm done.
I wouldn't go quite that far. Pardon me. Alpha notwithstanding, the fact remains that someone tried to blow me up.
Okay, so some harm done. Gee, the nerve of some people. You cannot fathom who could possibly want to do such a thing, and especially to someone as harmless and personable as Jane here.
Totally harmless.
Oh, come on. One doesn't like to state the obvious, but... If I had to guess, it's probably related to my being in line to inherit one of the largest corporations on the planet. Cracker Corp has its enemies. There's no question about that.
That's proper corp, Arthur.
Cracker Corp.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't hear Crocker Corp. I heard Cracker Corp, and I'm like, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Well, we're not on Twitch, so it's probably fine.
We actually,
No, it's okay.
we all can
They just
say
make
that.
fireworks.
In fact, pretty much anyone.
They just make
Yeah,
biscuits and
hence
fireworks.
me pointing out
guys,
just the
it's
Twitch
fine.
thing. Twitch would have a problem with us saying it.
Do they?
Yeah, I remember that was a thing. Like a while ago, but it was a
The
thing.
only person who got punished was Hassan Piker, and then like Wheat Thins or something gave him like the Cracker Pass.
Gold alert. The Cracker Pass. Guys,
It
you
should look like
don't...
Cracker Pass.
I'm going to be so for real. You don't need the Cracker
Really don't
Pass.
need a pass.
They
for that.
did the Empire. They did the slavery. There ain't the weight behind that 1G.
It's got all the weight of a
Oh,
feather in a wind tunnel.
Got all the weight of an
Oh.
actual cracker.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's why
probably
her surname
heavier.
was so familiar. Jane is the new face of the Betty Cracker Company. You don't know what you expected. Considering what's happened on your journey
Are we
so far, you
just
should have seen this sort of thing
saying
coming.
That's the name now. That's the name of it now. Like, come on.
Who she is?
We've changed the
Jane
timeline.
Cracker.
She's Jane Cracker now.
Shut up, Cracker.
Especially considering where she ends
should've-
up. Fitting.
Yeah, you should have seen this sort of thing coming. Speaking of which, you wonder aloud if anything like this has ever happened before. The only thing that could make this any more surprising is if Jane had been sent similarly life-threatening cargo on any previous occasions.
Oh, yes. Why, we got mailed something similar just last week, in fact.
Well, you should chip her about it.
You tried not to think too hard about the fact that Jane apparently fell for the exact same trick 2 weeks in a row.
Fool me once. Shame on me. Shame on you. Me. Shame on you. I don't know. Fool- Who fucking cares? Like, you can't fall for
Fool
this
me once,
twice.
I'm
Come
mad.
on.
Fool me twice? How could you? Fool me 3 times, you're officially that guy.
Only 4 times. Oh wow, we're really quoting a Dante. I
Damn.
would die.
Anyway.
Father was out in the yard, about to take his car out back for a soak, when the blessed mailbox went up in smoke. That was quite the shock. Ever since then, he's been a bit antsy about me checking the mail myself, but today it arrived while he was out. too. He would have thrown a fit if he'd known. I'm barely allowed out of the house as it is. I'm sure he means well, but it can come off as a bit overprotective sometimes.
I think definitionally it isn't, though.
Yeah, low-key, no it isn't.
Like, you...
It's plumb ridiculous.
No.
A grown lass full of vim and vigour can take perfectly good care of herself.
Before she is then filled with lead from bullets from assassins.
You don't want to pass hasty judgment on someone's familial situation, but it sounds like Jane's father is just trying to keep her safe. It can't be easy, constantly deflecting death threats away from someone determined to walk right into them. Where's her sense of self-preservation?
I suppose it might seem strange to the uninitiated, but you sort of learn to accept it after a while.
I feel like you shouldn't.
I've been dodging death ever since I can remember. People seem really determined to do me in. I simply can't explain it.
No, I can. They're all time travellers from Earthsea.
They know the truth.
They know what's going to happen.
Low-key, you are evil.
They're like, well... They're like, well, we can't go back and kill Space Fish Hitler, because she'll probably just deflect the fucking bullets. Pretty tough to kill her. Normal human Hitler, though. And then normal human future Hitler. We can do those.
Jesus, wow, that must be pretty rough going. God, that sounds awful, actually. Being the imminent ruler of an empire must come with a fair number of people who want you gone. Thinking back to your encounter with Pfeffery, you suppose that you were recently part of such an attempt yourself, in a manner of speaking. You decline to mention this to Jane, and being reminded of your time on Alternia causes you to lapse into an uncomfortable silence. Jane looks around a little awkwardly before breaking it.
So... not that I'm ungrateful for the fact that you appear to have rescued me from certain peril, but...
Oh, right, of course, you're intruding in a complete stranger's home. You'd almost forgotten that this is the first time you and Jane had ever met. Your heart sinks as you consider that. Between the vastness of the universe and the determination of those attempting to murder her, this might be the last time you ever meet as well.
Oh, yeah.
Jane offers to show you out. On the way downstairs, you politely ask her how long it's been since her family moved here. Does she know if anyone called John used to live in this house? She gives you a strange look before gesturing to a... oh god, is that a corpse by the fireplace? You take a moment to process the fact that Jane has a stuffed human person mounted on a plinth in her living room.
I mean, yeah. I don't think MSPA Reader ever did meet Grandpa Harley, quote-unquote.
She says it's her pop-op, which you guess means grandfather. It's kind of hard to parse some of the vocabulary Jane uses sometimes. Anyway, the guy's name was John, and you can't help but see a resemblance to your good friend Egbert. You've encountered enough coincidences by now to know that this must be him somehow. You must have travelled forwards in time by accident or some such. This is the only possible explanation. You try very hard not to have a whole mental breakdown about your apparently long-dead friend, but sadly not hard enough. However, at the sight of your various expressions of horror, shock and confusion, Jane perks up considerably.
do you know my dear old Pop-Pop?
Nothing.
You should have said something. He was a popular fellow, so I suppose it was only a matter of time before one of his friends from his performing heydays came to visit.
That's right, Jane. Keep talking about him and your friendship in the past tense. This is totally helping you feel better. By which you mean to say, yes, Jane, you're absolutely right.
Yes! Yes, Jane. Please.
You are an old, entertaining friend of her Pop-Pops who just so happened to be visiting the area in the middle of the, circus touring season? You try not to be too insulted when Jane eats the lie up without a moment's hesitation.
Well, if one of our Pop-Up Cracker pals is here, I suppose I can't just turn you out on the street like some nobody.
The absence of the S when you said that makes it sound like some kind of brand name snack food. New Pop-Up Cracker Pals! New competitor to animal crackers!
They're all human shaped.
They're all shaped like, just like, very boringly styled humans. Just like human beings in just like normal, like, semi-formal wear.
Neutral positions.
Very neutral positions.
A pose type beat.
Yeah, just like all of them hitting the Part 8 Josuke, every single one.
Oh no.
No, it's all the yeah, they're all just doing JoJo. But you know, I would buy a brand of snack if they were in the shape of doing JoJo poses.
Fuck it, yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Papa would never forgive me for giving a family friend the cold shoulder.
Oh, it should be a cereal. It could be called JoJo's.
There we go. Don't know how that necessarily would be identifiable as JoJo poses if they're like little cereal bits, but sure. Unless we're talking like all of them are like Weetabix size.
Nah, you could do that with like little multigrain shapes. See?
I know Weetabix in like years.
If they can do it with alphabetic spaghetti, they can do it with.
I like the little chocolate Weetabix. Anyway, you simply must stay a while longer. I insist.
You cannot help but agree enthusiastically. And here you were thinking this volume was over before it really got started. Gee, this makes a nice change. You've grown accustomed to putting in a lot of hard work to score some hangout time with various people on your journey, but all it took to convince Jane was a pre-established connection with her apparently very wealthy relatives. It just goes to show you stuff.
I'm afraid I haven't fulfilled my duties as host very well so far, but I'm determined to change that starting now.
Man, that's crazy.
But, what to do?
You've been playing the game of friendship long enough by now to sense an important decision approaching. You take a quick inventory of Jane's important character details, you mean interests and personality traits. She seems to have a passion for the lost art of sleuthing and famous detectives of years past. Her imminent inheritance of a baking conglomerate and expert spoon-wielding likely indicate that she knows her way around a cake or two as well. Why don't the two of you practice some self-care?
Alright. We're gonna practice some self-care or we're gonna solve some fucking mysteries. Scooby Gang.
I don't know anymore. Nothing.
I want to see what practice self-care means.
None of these choices fucking mean anything to me right now. So like, go with whatever, I guess.
None of these choices.
Self-care.
None of these choices save the future. Fucking future Trunks dives through the front window. You need to be stopped, and then he just fucking kills Jane.
None of these choices save the future, therefore I'm going to low-key blast Jane into orbit.
I'm gonna blow your shit smooth off.
We going with practicing self-care?
Smooth off,
Yeah, let's do that one.
Practice some self-care and like...
My self-care is blowing your shit smooth off.
You know what? All this heavy stuff has really been getting to you recently. Christ, you left Alternia to get away from the hell murdery nonsense, but if anything, it feels just as stressful back here on Earth with Jane. The adrenaline rush from the impromptu rescue is beginning to wear off, and your legs start to go all wobbly. You slump down against a wall, exhausted. Man, this really took a lot out of you.
Oh, gracious. Are you alright?
Yeah, you just need a minute. Oh god, this is so weird and embarrassing. How come it's only once you were out of the bad situation that you stopped being able to cope with it? You try to pull yourself together, but then your stomach growls like an aggressive, hungry cat. Come to think of it, you haven't eaten anything in you don't even know how long. Jane gives you a sympathetic, almost grandmotherly look.
It sounds like someone's hungry.
I've never seen a grandmother pull that face.
Who knows? Things be different in the future.
The far distant future of late 2011.
It's just like Metal Gear, the distant future of 2005.
For real.
Yeah, don't you know?
You know-
War... Guys, war has changed. It's an endless series of proxy battles or some shit.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know? Did you know gaming that Metal Gear is an endless series of proxy battles and Kojima divorced Jeff Keighley?
Did you know? I was planning on baking something after taking care of the mail. Although I guess it took care of itself in the end. So, since Plan A seems to have gone up in a pillar of smoke, let's move swiftly on to Plan B. Fancy helping me whip up a cake into submission? You can call it a thank you for saving my bacon back there.
What was that, Jim? What was that?
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Gosh, that sounds like a wonderful idea. You feel like you could eat a horse, or even better, a horse made out of cake. You can't remember the last time you had cake, in fact.
Arthur?
Oh! Now, if that isn't just
really
about
funny.
the saddest thing I've ever heard.
It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. Jane sets you up with an apron and starts pulling ingredients and utensils out of various cupboards and drawers. Seeing the various colourful bags and boxes all lined up on the kitchen counter fills you with excitement.
Somebody get Lil Jon. Never mind, we got him. Lil Jon is here, everybody, we got him. What? Yeah! Yeah! Okay.
The idea of collaborating with Jane to make something delicious gets your heart racing. Surely, there could be no better path to friendship than this.
Immediately, Loki be going to fucking explode into the sun and
We gonna die. We're
It's like
fucked.
Puss in Boots' last wish. Once she seems sure that she's got everything you
Look,
need, Jane fiddles
that's
with
that's
rhythm
what
for a
the
few
D
seconds.
stands for in WD MSPA reader.
Oh my god.
What does the D stand for?
Death.
What does the W stand for?
Whatever I said last episode.
Well, I
It
just thought
stands
with
for
W,
the full
whatever you said last
phrase,
episode.
whatever I said last episode. Whatever I said last
I see
episode,
you've,
death,
picked up where I left off with
MSPA
that
reader.
Now, what I'd like to know is who is that old lady on the fridge?
Low key, that's Betty Crocker.
Well, no, that's Betty Crocker's the fucking Condors. Did she have like a human disguise or some shit that we didn't know about?
Yes.
Or that I fully forgot?
Yes.
Just giant, like 11, 12 foot tall, like minimum, like gigantic person. Human disguise. Just like.
Human disguise. For some reason, she's like 5'1".
She's just real hunched. She's just real
Unlimited
fucking
cosmic
hunched in
power, itty bitty disguise.
Itty bitty living space.
Itty bitty living.
Anyway, did we get this? I forgot.
Yeah,
we got distracted.
Just need to set the oven to preheat.
The oven is gonna
Okay,
explode.
there we go. Now let's get cracking, shall we?
I mean, you are Betty Cracker. Well, not Betty Cracker, Jane Cracker. Of the Betty Cracker family.
You
You've
look
heard
around
of the batter
expectantly,
witch.
hoping
Now
to see
get
a
ready
recipe
for the
book or
cracker
similar
wits.
amidst a collection of baking equipment. What do you say, Jim?
I don't think she can tell us
Never mind then.
at the current
The
moment.
batter witch becomes the cracker witch.
Real. Nothing.
Oh no, we don't need one. My Junior Battermaster Bulbuster Stirring Solution 50,000 will do the trick just fine.
Passionate burning fire seems to ignite in Jane's eyes as she brandishes her trusty red spoon. With a well-practiced motion, she adjusts a series of buttons and dials on the side, and a vaguely feminine robot voice begins to speak out of it.
I want a vaguely feminine robot voice. Actually, hang on.
Chocolate leg.
I just thought vaguely feminine robot voice is close to what Jane's voice is. So do you want to just do this in Jane's voice?
I'll just be slightly more robotic.
Triple chocolate layer cake, medium rare, begin regime.
Jane nods to herself and presses another button.
I feel like begin
Voice
regime
begins
is not
listing
a
off a
phrase you
series
should
of
use
ingredients and
around
measurements.
Jane.
You guess this spoon must have a lot more tricks up its sleeve than you originally gave it credit for. Technology really is amazing. What?
Well,
You begin to reach for the bag of flour, but with lightning speed, Jane leans over and grabs it herself. She doesn't even seem to notice that she had to bat your hand out of the way. Oh well, that's alright. Jane seems to know what she's doing, and you'd hate to spoil her fun. In the blink of an eye, she has the flour measured out and reaches for the butter.
Arthur? Oh, forgot to put the horns away.
Appraise. Sorry.
Appraise solidified bovine extract. You will comply.
Jane continues her work in a thorough and efficient manner, and the spoon continues reading out instructions in a calm, steady voice. It's somewhat soothing, even if the choice of vocabulary is a bit strange. It certainly seems to be relaxing Jane. This was a picture of an intense concentration, but now her eyes appeared dim and distant. She could almost be asleep. You're just coming to terms with the idea that baking with Jane is a spectator sport rather than a team game when a sudden noise snaps her out of her trance.
Oh.
Her hand goes to her apron pocket and she fishes out her phone. Something on the screen makes her face light up with gentle excitement. You think you catch the sight of something green, but she doesn't give you a good look at it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, bally hell.
Arthur?
I have to, take care of this? Oh.
Whatever it is, it seems to have got Jane into a bit of a tizzy all of a sudden. She thrusts the spoon in your direction.
Sorry, play that effect again.
Real.
Just follow the instructions. You can't go wrong.
Everything will go
I
wrong.
get the feeling we're gonna go. This is all happening so
never
fast.
goes
Being
wrong.
entrusted with Jane's precious spoon and so early in your friendship, this must be a very great honour. She obviously believes in you a great deal. You try to assure Jane that you won't let her down, but she's already too engrossed in her phone to acknowledge it. You sigh to yourself knowingly. For all her antiquated phraseology and old-timey aesthetic, Jane is still a teen at heart.
I'm slowly coming down,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
holy shit.
It's Jake English's fault.
This is all Jake English's fault. We're going to explode, and Jane Crocker will laugh over our corpse. As she sends arms to destroy the troll population.
Well, no, because she don't know about them yet. She'll just send them to Israel.
Something like that.
Damn it, that's why there was never an Arms 2.
Anyway, Arthur.
Add ingredients to vessel. Commence liquidation. Obey.
Oh shit, you were so caught up being judgmental of a young person that you completely lost track of what you were doing. Which was,
Dissolve desiccated cocoa in boiling water. Submit your labor.
Slowly
Hey, hang
becoming
on
more
just a
and more
moment, you barely
Dalek
managed to remember what the
sounding.
previous instruction was before the spoon moved on to the next step already. Oh
Well,
god.
it started saying obey, and I was like, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
What were the other ingredients you needed to add? I think Jane might have some form of, like, operant conditioning, or whichever one it is, but, like, as a result of this.
Hmm.
And also being raised by the Condis.
Yeah.
Tangentially. You tried to guess, but there are too many things on the counter and you don't know what half of them even are. What, you've never seen milk before? You spare a glance at Jane, hoping against hope that she's noticed your plight, but she's far too distracted to help you right now. You'll just have to work it out by yourself. She's counting on you. Think, damn it, think!
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
What will
This
you have
universe's hope
in
bound
5
is already
million
siphoning
kitchens?
it all away.
Cocoa paste into mixture. Make haste. The end is nigh.
Eggs! You don't remember doing anything with eggs, but the spoon definitely called for some a while ago. In a blind panic, you grab one and toss it into the bowl. Only after you've stirred it into the mixture do you remember that it's generally best to remove the shell first.
Oh my god.
Pour cream into small saucepan and heat over low flame for a few minutes, ensuring that it does not boil or simmer. Once the cream is hot, remove the saucepan from the heat. Cease reproduction.
Like, I know it means it in, like, a never do it sense, but I love the idea of it saying this at the end of the phrase makes it sound like whoever programmed the spoon's phrasing
It's like the
just went,
It's like the
just thought, yeah, they're
reverse
probably
Shinzo
boning
Abe.
down while they're baking.
The reverse Shinzo Abe. Do not fuck.
It's just like, yeah, I think these humans, Connor's just sat there considering like, when and how should I have the humans brainwashed into no longer, creating more humans? In the kitchen, they'd probably fuck in the kitchen, right?
They're putting a different kind of bun in the oven.
How does that one, like, joke Gojo voice clip go, where it's, like, from the kitchen to the ceiling?
Oh, Christ. I think I've heard it once.
To the bathroom, to the floor, or something?
Sorry, you're saying this, and the only thing that's going through... I was
the
just about to say, the only
From
thing
the
that's
river
going
to
through
the
my...
sea.
From the river to the sea. Yeah.
From the river to the
This
sea.
is what I'm
People
talking
be
about.
fucking, I guess. Contextually, that's what that means now. In this moment. For this moment exclusively, that's what it means.
Low-key.
The calm robot voice isn't soothing to you, nor anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah.
No, not anymore. Its dulcet tones have become your tormentor. It wouldn't be so bad if it would slow down for a moment. Is there a speed setting on this spoon? If you just had some more time to think.
Are you sure you would like to start over?
Dad, wrong button. You can't go back. Not now. You cancel the prompt and grit your teeth in grim determination. You can fix this. You have to fix this. It's like Jane said all those minutes ago when she sent you on this quest of the pest of variety. You can't go wrong.
It never goes wrong!
It's at this moment that your eyes land on the bag of sugar. The noticeably unopened bag of sugar. It's just sitting there, smirking at you with a look of unbearable smugness to the colourful lettering on its face. Who? Me? What could you possibly need me in a cake for?
Oh no.
You tear the bag open and dump the entire contents into the mixing bowl with an ice-cold fury. Then you toss its gutted, lifeless husk into the garbage where it belongs. Revenge has never been sweeter.
Oh lordy. Sorry to leave you in the lurch for so long. I had to deal with a friend in his daily moment of personal crisis. Although that's not really saying much, quite frankly. Most of his life seems to be one long personal crisis. And I suppose I'm hardly in any position to complain. I do so like his company at the end of the day.
Alone again, naturally.
So, anyway, the cake.
The cake.
How have you been managing?
Just like Jane comes back into the room, puts the phone away. So what you got there? MSPA reader just stood there, bowl of just a heap of sugar with some other guff in it. Cake.
A milkshake.
A milkshake.
Now, I'm a reader. Where's your lovingly prepared meal that you handcrafted yourself and definitely didn't buy?
Oh, I was just Jane comes back in. Young Miss Cracker. I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill.
Isometric leg exercises.
Can you
That's
join
what the
me?
S stands for. Isometric.
No, that's what the I stands for in IWDMSPA reader.
iRobot spoon that tells me how to make a cake. You don't look up at Jane when she comes back over to you a few minutes later, seemingly oblivious to the devastation you've wrought on this poor kitchen.
Uh-oh. They're dying.
You stare down into the thick, lumpy batter sitting in the bowl in front of you, and in that stodgy, curdled mess you cannot help but see yourself. These are not a failure.
Is everything alright?
We turn and face her doing the fucking Polnareff crying thumbs up.
See,
Do you want
I'm
to
not
tell
imagining
her?
that. I'm just imagining, you know that one picture of like the guy on the ground with like his whole meal and it's all like, and Jane's just judging MSPA reader from like up.
Yeah. I'm just imagining the cat with the cat with the like crying eyes and the thumbs up.
Yeah. You want to tell her
Put all
to
of those
explain
on
that
screen
no,
to
Jane,
illustrate.
everything is not alright. It's all gone to shit. But you can't look anywhere except down. You feel the bottom falling out of this friendship opportunity like that of a poorly supported Victoria sponge. Once Jane gets a good look at its batter, it's game over. You just know it. As she peeks over your shoulder at your handiwork, you brace yourself for the dreadful moment you felt so many times before, across countless alternate selves and timelines. You watch for the telltale signs of a person deciding that whatever pathetic and somehow yet unspecified creature you are, they don't want you in your life. But strangely enough, the moment never comes. Instead, Jane puts a hand lightly on your shoulder and gives you a gentle smile full of teeth.
pull a face like that? So yes, this ended up being a little bit of a misadventure, but it's not the end of the world.
Oh my god.
That's next week.
The first fucking normal.
Jane was counting on you and you let her down. You had something that needed to be fixed and you couldn't manage it. As on so many other occasions during her journey, you only made things worse. You tried to convince Jane of your guilt in this matter, but she simply shakes her head.
Oh, sure. You did nothing of the sort.
Low-key, I forgot that Jane is, at this point, just a normal fucking person.
You tried to make the best... Oh, sorry. You tried to make the best out of a bad and confusing ordeal, and nobody can blame you for that. Even if your best is, admittedly, a little suboptimal. Sometimes, when things go wrong, it's not a simple case of being able to fix it by soldiering on blindly in the face of adversity. Sometimes, the only way to set things right is to cut your losses and start over from the beginning. That's not really the same as giving up.
Try with all your might to swallow this good advice Jane is serving you, but the look on your face must not be all that convincing. Jane sighs.
Look, I'm sorry for abandoning you in an unfamiliar situation. I wasn't very responsible or leaderly. Certainly not becoming of a future president, corporate or otherwise.
Now you listen here. Don't you
suppose that's true.
become president ever. It's bad for everyone, including you.
You guess you can accept that this mess was a group effort. Even in failure, it's important to acknowledge the power of teamwork. All the same, you hand Jane's rosy red spoon back to her. You are not worthy of its solemn mantle. Besides, some of the stuff that robot voice said was beginning to seriously freak you out.
Honestly, it meant a lot to me that you were willing to indulge my little hobby for a while. Might be the career path that I've been following my entire life, but you'd be surprised with how little I get to talk about it with anyone I'm close to. Anyway, wasn't the whole point that we were getting you something to eat as thanks for saving my life?
Oh yeah, you guess you did do that. Good job you. Your chest puffs up instinctively a little with pride, but the motion causes your still empty stomach to make its presence felt again with a loud gurgle.
Speaking of which, we still need to take care of that. Letting a friend go hungry is completely unacceptable. So, how does giving it another try sound? Here is an idea. If you pick the recipe, I'll take care of the rest. I promise I won't get distracted this time, alright?
Yeah, that sounds nice. Especially the part where Jane called you a friend. That was the nicest part of all.
Hooray!
Putting artists!
Fuck it! Do it again!
Oh my god, wow.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh no, not that thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I saw that thing. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this!
Fuck. Oh no.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
Wait.
You'd have fucked that, bro. Probably got no games on.
Arthur.
Here, you can look up the recipe using this. I'd lend you my phone, but, well, you know how it is with privacy.
Jane hands you what appears to be some sort of computerized tiara, stylishly cast in crocker red plastic. You guess you just put it on? That's not too complicated. You've seen more peculiar user interfaces in your various travels across time and space, that's for sure. The device fits snugly on top of your head, despite your apparent lack of ears. You feel the unreal Aeris Thought-Wave tiara top begin to mesh psychically with your own brain as you are mentally hooked up to the limitless potential of the internet. I had strings, but now I'm free. Cat? Lots of cats.
Everywhere!
Every facet of human knowledge is at your cognitive fingertips. Your mind is awash with 100,000 pictures of cats in silly poses. Wow!
What's that one fucking Living Tombstone song? Just the fucking cat song? That.
Die in a fire.
Damn!
Damn, of course
This man does not like cats. Of course the dog owner says this.
No, I know that sounds bad.
Okay, alright, buddy. I'm sending you to the fucking hell dimension. Goodbye.
Bye, Mason.
I'll go meet up with Anubis while I'm there. You know, the god... Oh, wait, no. Anubis is a dog. Wait! Low-key, I was thinking of Beerus.
You were thinking of Beerus, and you said Anubis.
Well, because Beerus is the god of destruction, and Anubis is the god of death, so, like, my mind just conflates.
Yeah, also, Beerus is not in hell.
Beerus hasn't even went to hell.
He's in a whole
time
nother
share.
place.
Here's a hell timeshare.
The hell?
He's got a holiday home
I'm
down
also
there.
in the club, apparently.
Anyway, Mason.
Jane is ready and waiting for your instructions. All you have to do is reach out. So you do. You begin to comb the web for something and you will surrender yourself and we will cease reproduction and you will comply and you will comply and you will comply.
Why do you
Wait,
try
what?
to get people to stop fucking? I do not remember this.
It's the Connors wants people to stop fucking, so it reduces the human population.
Too.
Oh, yeah,
reduce-
that's it. Yeah.
reduce the human population.
All the trolls got killed when they started the game because of the vast globe or
vast
whatever.
globe,
So
yeah.
she's like, "Oh fuck, need more trolls, so
Yeah,
I can be an empress of people."
Yeah, Condus was the only one who survived that. So she's like, yeah, I'm going to resurrect the troll race so I can be an empress over them all again.
Don't think that went well for her, sadly.
Yeah, no,
sadly for the
sadly
potential
for her.
resurrection of the race, not for her.
Very happily for everyone else.
But thankfully we have awesome Roxy to
Yeah. Awesome Roxy punches her in the
remake
face
matriarch.
with boxes.
And also kill her, yeah. I was more talking
she
about
did both of those.
recreating the matriarch. She did both. That's why she's awesome.
That's why Roxy is the GOAT. Or was.
Wait, what? Yeah. All at once, something hits inside the inside of your skull and begins to ricochet around your synapses and neurons, seeming to fill every corner and crevice of your brain with a deafening wave of silent noise, a single instruction uttered with incalculable force, impossible to ignore.
Loki, this kind of reminds me of Spooky's House of Jump Scares, and like.
I think things just took a
That's
weird
me.
route right now.
Things just took a weird route back there.
Your mind, so susceptible to outside influence, is no match for it. You feel a million sharp pains as a million neural pathways are rearranged to form sharp angles and ordered lines and circuits, and in a blinding flash of light...
Loki, I'm Joe graving you right now.
That design overwhelms every part of me and consumes every atom of me, and then retransmits and amplifies the whole in concert with her will. And I cannot know any different because this is all that I am, and it is so much more than I was. and I see her worthless protege's face twist in a look of horror at the sight of my transformation, but I do not spare her a second glance as I look skywards. I am free of such concerns now.
See, I told you it was going to be a bad ending.
And
Yep.
in the eye of the mind that now belongs to her, I see the place I need to go, and I reach out with the power I stole and I step forward into it. And in her throne room, I kneel beneath her smile as she sets a course for everywhere. There are problems in this universe that require our attention. And I, her new weapon, smile too. We're going to fix everything.
That's actually a pretty funny redesign of the fucking hoodie.
That's
Yeah.
my sign, June.
Yeah, low key. That's pretty funny.
What you said for the... That's what you get for the fucking... thing with the cats
See,
earlier.
this is what you get for fucking with cats. As the internet
I
always
get
says, don't fuck with
I get to be
Don't fuck with cats.
enslaved?
Yeah.
No,
you're
your sign
enslaved,
gets
lucky.
fucked up big style.
And you get enslaved too. That too, actually.
That also does happen. But the biggest thing is your sign gets fucked up
Wow.
big style.
Genuine Betty Cracker moment.
For real Betty Cracker moment. Well,
She cracker on my Betsy to like.
let's go to the other timeline where presumably
Moment. I
that
had my
doesn't
mouth full of
happen.
water, so I couldn't say, but moment.
Let's solve a mystery.
Let's solve a mystery.
Let's solve a mystery, gang!
Let's split up, gang. There's two of us. Okay.
Yep, alright.
It's been bothering you for a while,
Blinks
but
out of the
someone who
universe.
claims to follow in the footstoes of the very gutsiest of gumshoes. I said footshoes,
Foot
I meant to
shoes?
say footsteps.
Yeah, I was about to
James
say foot
seems-
shoes?
You know, well, that's where the foot goes.
In the
James
shoe!
seems pretty unmotivated to find out who's been trying to murder her all these years. Perhaps you should use the means at your disposal to finally put this mystery to rest once and for all. You suggest to Jane that maybe you should try to ascertain who the parcel was sent by.
Arthur?
By who was the parcel sent?
Oh, fuck off.
Get out. I'm leaving.
Well, I guess we know what kind of, never mind, that wasn't really a good way to articulate that sentence without including the word in it.
Anyway, Arthur?
Grammar, silly. It's very important.
Oh, of course. You suppose you agree with that. After all, this is a text-based medium, and shoddy craftsmanship can only ever obscure information. For adherence to linguistic conventions is of the utmost importance, ensuring the conveyance of salient details in a timely and comprehensible manner.
Yeah.
But damn it, Jane, now isn't the time. You've got a case to solve.
Yes, alright, but what actually are you proposing that we do? There's very little evidence that we could feasibly collect.
Two of
you can
look
time
forlornly
travel,
out of
right?
the window again. Down to where the mailbox should be. Jane is right. That avenue of information went up in smoke a few minutes ago. The investigation has barely gotten started and the trail's already gone cold in a blazing ball of fire.
I'd suggest asking at the mail office or similar, but I don't suppose they'd know anything detailed about the package's origins. It's not like the regular mail workers have access to that kind of information.
Loki, I've solved the mystery.
To make matters worse, the mail is one of the few public services Crocker Corp doesn't partially own, so it wouldn't be able to pull any strings. I don't suppose there was anyone watching at the time the bomb was placed either.
Anyway, yeah, June?
It's the Condus. Case solved. End of route.
We should kill her.
Good
You
thing
have to
that
admit
happened
that
in another timeline.
The possibility seems somewhat remote, but that gives you an idea. If there aren't any witnesses to hand, why not make some yourselves?
What? Bribe someone to falsify testimony or similar? That's certainly a novel way of going about it.
Jane seems to be giving it a lot more thought than you would have expected, but in any case, that wasn't at all what you meant. You explained to Jane that, far from merely being able to transportalize between any two physical locations, you also possess the ability to time travel-lificate to any point in the past or future.
Not to be rude, considering that you did just save my life and everything. That does sound more than a little far-fetched.
Jane seems pretty skeptical about this, but you honestly can't be bothered to work through all of her personal misgivings about belief and the feasibility of time travel right now. You've already been through this with more than a dozen people already.
Plus, you can just prove it by just waiting about 10 seconds and then time traveling 10 seconds into the past 5 feet to the left.
Why don't
You decide to take a more proactive approach. Seeing is believing, after all. You grab her wrist and zap her back in time. Jane, meet past Jane. Jane, meet future Jane. You trust that this will suffice as evidence. Jane, you're early.
Your life's work is dirtied by the fools who adore you. Only to find you aren't.
Arthur.
I don't.
Alright, moving on. You appearify next to the bush that you hid behind earlier and take refuge in it once again. A conveniently abandoned wristwatch on the ground nearby indicates that you have travelled an hour into the past. No sign of the white cat yet. The mailbox is there in all of its beautiful, unexploded majesty, but stands empty as of right now. This is perfect. All you have to do now is wait for the truth to come to you. See, Jane? Isn't this exciting? Jane?
June? It's
Why
time.
is I sober up as well? Fuck.
God damn it!
Well,
Motherfucker!
I prophesized this.
Shit!
999. What's your emergency?
We have forced
Let's
it
note
into
that
the UK!
Misplaced apostrophes. 911. What's your emergency? Please note that misplaced apostrophes on shop signs do not constitute an emergency. Asterisk Anne.
Sorry, I turned British there for a moment.
What country am I in?
I don't know where I am. I'm lost. Yeah. Okay.
Call me Roxy La Last. Arthur?
That's French for the last.
Oh, the law. Oh, Jesus. The
Why?
Lord, help. I'm stuck in the past.
I need to remind you what country you're in.
Yes. What it that tipped you off? Was it the fact that nobody else talks like it's the 1920s?
What? No, I mean this entirely literally. I am quite literally stuck in the past in a temporal sense.
Ah. Oh, wait, really? Who told you that? Was it... I bet it was...
TT.
It was... TT.
TT, like it's Dirk.
Yoinking my thunder, GDI. Strider.
No, 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 no! You're not listening to me! I have been transported back in time by a mysterious entity who recently saved my life from yet another ridiculous assassination attempt.
Ah. Okay. Damn. What's the one, I guess? Wait. Chica can time travel now?
No, this is a different mysterious identity that I don't think seems related to the god cat as far as I can tell. They rescued me from a parcel bomb in the mailbox a short while ago and have since taken it upon themselves to help me find out who was responsible. They're remarkably enthusiastic about the issue, almost as if it was their civic duty somehow.
So, a number of mysterious abilities, intimate knowledge of male safety, and a compulsion to aid random citizens. Are you sure this person isn't just your mailman, Jenny? I mean, who knows what kind of magic those little guys can pull off?
Haha.
Hee hee hoo hoo ha.
I'm pretty certain they have absolutely nothing to do with the profession of mail delivery in any practical sense. Anyway, the point is, we're now an hour in the past from our perspective, waiting for the perpetrator to place the bomb that not a few minutes ago threatened to blow me to Kingdom Come. It's all a bit much to take in.
Wow. Shucks Buster.
Sharks Buster, indeed.
While Jane is busied herself with something on her phone, you've been keeping a lookout for anything suspicious. So far, nothing has happened. But now, just out of sight, you can hear the telltale sound of a vehicle approaching. You quickly, gently elbow Jane in the ribs to get her attention, and the two of you peek your heads tentatively out of the bush. You keep watch as an unassuming van pulls up outside of the house. You keep watching as an unremarkable person gets out and carries a small pile of mail over to the mailbox, totally unsuspiciously. From this distance, you can't really make out anything about them at all. This isn't nearly as helpful or informative as you had hoped.
This is no good. We can't see anything from all the way over here. I think we might have to resort to one of the more advanced tactics in every detective's arsenal. I propose that we accost this delivery worker, tie them up, and then scrupulously interrogate them for any information they might have.
You guess that would work? Jane seems remarkably unconcerned with the ethical qualms inherent in assaulting a public servant, and at some point you would have found this extremely alarming, but after a few months on Alternia you are so accustomed to this kind of thing that the thought of actually disagreeing doesn't even occur to you.
I love violence!
Jane gets
I'm
into
the
position
original
to charge.
Skywalker. I love killing people.
You reach your hand into a tear in reality, rummage around for a moment, and retrieve a long length of rope from somewhere in Terezi's hive. Hopefully she won't miss it. Hopefully it's not from the moment in the other timeline where we tackled her out the window. You mutter a quick prayer of apology to the guardian deities of mail workers everywhere, and then...
Yep. There we go.
Now,
The two of you leap from your hiding spot and tackle the hapless stranger just as they are about to climb back into the van.
Just imagining Jane there, because of how she positioned her arms, all I'm imagining there is Jane just leaps out of the bush like fucking Foxy from FNAF 2. Just a
Have at you!
Jane is brandishing her trusty spoon as threateningly as any sword. The poor defenceless postman is taken completely by surprise and topples to the ground. You quickly tie their arms and legs, and then zap all three of you back out of sight behind the bushes again. Then Jane sets to work. She fixes your captive with a cast-iron stare, and with ruthless efficiency begins to rattle off a relentless stream of astute and insightful questions. Her tongue is like a whip, beating her quarry into submission. You watch in silent horror as she verbally dismantles this unfortunate soul, piece by fearful piece. It's like watching a dozen interrogation scenes from a dozen gritty crime dramas and noir detective flicks all at once. She pretends to smoke an invisible cigar at one point, seemingly without noticing at all. You don't even have words for what she does with the spoon. When Jane finally pauses to catch her breath, the nameless and faceless courier manages to choke out a few words and spill the beans. It is a scant few beans, you are sorry to say. They say they don't know much. Hell, with Dame roughing them up like that, they can't even remember their own name. But they do remember the mysterious package marked "Handle with Care" and addressed to the Crocker residence. They say they remember thinking that there was nowhere else the package could have been headed. With a surname like that, it was only fitting. You know, with the big red spoon on the side of the box and everything. Jane doesn't say anything else. She just stands up and unties the prisoner. They are free to go. You flash them a look which you hope says something like, "I'm sorry for helping this distressed teenager tie you up in order to satisfy her curiosity, and I appreciate your ongoing public service, but you've never been great at non-verbal communication." A notification rings out from Jane's phone. Perhaps chatting to a friend in this trying time will offer her some comfort. You wander a short distance away, allowing Jane some space to process what's happened. You've learned the hard way that privacy is a fundamental right that should always be respected.
And yet... June?
How goes the investigation? Did you threaten a retail worker or something yet?
Oh.
Janie, you did, didn't you? GDI, we've talked about this. Jenny, you okay?
No.
I
can't believe I'm typing this. The company, my company, it appears that they were the ones who set the bomb.
Someone set up us the bomb.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
It was G-Cats.
You were right about them, I suppose.
No, June was right. It was the fucking Condis.
I'm changing my name from the Condis to the Bombdis.
Bombdis.
Nuclear bombdus.
You better we better not. Let's not legalize that.
I'm trying to legalize it.
You're not like pranking me super hard for the megalos.
No, of course not. I'm hardly in a joking mood.
Jane, this is great.
What?
You finally pulled through. The batter bitch had the wool blowed over your eyes, but no more. I'm so happy.
What? No, this is awful!
Right, of course. That was... Of course, what I meant was... that.
Oh, will you please just stop talking for a second? I can't think with you. I'm just very faith blithering all the time. God, I nearly died for the umpteenth time this morning. I survived only to have my entire worldview start to collapse before my very eyes by some wave mysterious time travel magic. Jeez Louise, it's easy for you. In fact, this must be Christmas and birthday come too early for all three of you. You've only got what you wanted, which was to prove me wrong. Your insane collected conspiracy about my entire life being some evil plot looks like I might just hold water after all. Congratulations. Go on. Say that you told me so. Here, I'll even type it out for you to copy and paste so you don't have to worry about any more fuckface spelling errors. I told you so. No?
I'm not really sure what to say. You're kind of scaring me.
I'm sorry, this is scaring me too.
You're kind of
In size. I guess the conversation must be taking a turn for the heavy, but you can't say for sure. You're feeling good about your decision not to pry into this private discussion.
Meanwhile,
be
the
some kind of
soul Delta rune. Just fucking...
Hey, what's up? It's me, the soul from Delta Road. I'm about to make
What's
you
going on over here?
Nope.
Hitting that gem alert pose with the magnifying glass.
I'm about to commit a new weird route. I call it Void Grave. It's a new weird route. Ducks trying to catch your fucking days.
It would truly be some kind of fucked
That
up
motherfucker
truth,
is
such a vulnerable
not
moment
Berkeley.
when people are rarely seen at their best.
I wish he was though, because then at least I'd tolerate him more.
Maybe
At least the goat.
maybe
goated
gamers should
chub.
die actually.
Oh no, maybe gamers do die actually.
My goated chub.
When people are rarely
Now
seen
I'm
at their
gonna
best.
fucking despise Ducks Rue. I got like a 6th sense for this shit. Polo and his motherfucking dodgeballs fucking strike me in the head.
I mean, one hit you not 5 minutes ago, or however long it was you actually predicted it. Hey, Martha.
It feels as though I'm in the middle of an ocean. Oh, scratch that. Feels like my whole world is an ocean. Something so immense, so dark, so vast and deep that I can't even begin to imagine what might be beneath the surface.
So what you're saying is your world is Wind Waker.
What you're saying is
Everything
your
that
world
I've
is the world
ever
that
known.
Dirk and Roxy are living in right now.
Everything that I've ever been is sinking down into it and vanishing with nary a trace, and my only solace is to jump of my own volition before I'm pulled under by force. And what, is someone going to catch me? Help me stay afloat? The only float is my best friend in the whole world, and the only float my best friend in the whole world has any familiarity with is flipping cocktails.
Oh my god, Jen, I know you're like being kind of mean and exasperated right now, but it means a lot to hear that I'm your best friend. I love you. Heart.
Oh?
On American keyboard.
Oh yeah, American keyboards.
Roland, please, I'm trying to express the depths of my existential confusion over here. The ocean, Lalonde, the abyssal, infinite ocean. Can you even imagine what that's like?
Does she know?
Those two.
Those who know.
On second thought, this whole analogy is contrived and nonsensical. It couldn't possibly have any emotional relevance to anyone.
Another sigh.
Hoo-ha. Hee.
God, I'm sorry, I'm not handling this well at all.
I mean, to be TBH, no. But LBR, IDK, what precise arrangement of emotional responses, WLD, even realistic ally qualify as quad handling this whale. Fish pun for topic appropriateness. Like, IG, I had like this whole plan for how to get you to accept the truth, TM. And it would have worked, cause let's be real, I'm a fucking genius. Fucking. But also.
I'm a fucking. Oh my god, Roxy's so drunk, she's actively choosing to YouTube poop herself. I'm a fucking.
Oh my god, she's God.
Oh my god.
Swouse.
Swouse. My boy. This is what all true heroes strive for. I wonder what's for dinner. I'm pretty sure it would have involved blowing up a whole bunch of more shit, or at least mega escapades.
How about shenanigans?
Oh, you know it. Shenanigans out the ass. The point is, I knew it would be hard. Maybe hazardous to a relationship and or your physical health, but I knew you were worth it, and also for what it's worth. I don't give an effing fuck about dunking on your ass. None of us do.
With a third and final huff, Jane slumps down on the ground, visibly deflated. All the tempest and fury has gone out of her, and now she's just sitting and gazing glumly at the wall of bubblegum pink on her screen. She seems utterly miserable. You want to comfort her, to offer solace and friendly counsel in this trying time.
Your life is about as worthless as a summer am. I'm really gonna stop.
There comes a moment in every team's upbringing where she realises that the globe-spanning multi-billion-dollar corporation which is her birthright has also been responsible for some pretty shady and heinous nonsense, including multiple attempts on her own life. It's just part of growing up.
Everyone experiences it.
But somehow you just can't find the words. And maybe it's not your place to comment anyway. Before you can think of something to say, Jane shakes her head and starts typing again.
Alright. That's enough sitting around and feeling all forlorn.
I've been P-OK actually.
No, me. I'm talking about myself.
Whoops. Sorry, you can't do that. That's illegal actually.
This new reality is one that I simply have to accept, whether I like it or not. It's no good being glum about it, especially not if it leads me to mistreat my nearest and dearest. So, I'm not going to be the leader of a worldwide mega corporation. Big deal. There are better things to be applying my savvy towards, the friends who have my back, for instance.
Oh my god, Jenny, I'm loving this new enthusiasm.
I understand I've been remiss in my duties as of late, but that ends now. Where once I had duty to my heritage, now I have a duty to those who care about me. The call of leadership comes from elsewhere.
OMG, yes. These words you're typing, meaningful and full of poignancy.
Jane strikes a pose that looks at once determined, bold, fearless, and resolute, and all while still typing furiously away on her mobile. It just goes to show how hard she must have trained for a moment like this.
And so, for my first act as a responsible friend with my eyes unclouded by the sugary haze of a manipulative baking empire, I say that it ends here. The game in which we've been pawns for years stops today.
Yes. Hell yeah. Yes.
I think I've rather gone off the idea of games altogether, haven't you? Specifically, the game.
Hell fucking Wait, what?
The Alpha! I've decided that I'm not going to participate. It's a Coca-Cola product, and it's clearly part of some grand evil scheme or another. It's positively suicidal to consider playing it at this point.
Well, yes, but...
But what? There's no doubt in my mind about it. Furthermore, as your friend and as one recently reminded of her duty of care in this regard, I feel like I should strongly advise against any of us playing it, or anyone at all for that matter. Now that I think about it, it's a solemn responsibility to ensure that nobody ever gets their hands on this game. Just imagine the havoc it could reach. We've got 1 week before the Alpha is due to release. I'm certain we can think up some nefarious schemes to disrupt it in the meantime if we work together as a team. I trust I'll be able to count on your Hexor skills, sick, in this endeavor.
Sure. Complete accent and lack of excitement. My 6 skills are yours to command.
I knew it. You're the best BFFC one could hope for.
Sorry, I just had to moonwalk in here to tell you that's not going to be happening. Jane clears her throat, pockets her phone, and seems to have reached some kind of conclusion. That chat looked from the outside like it was one huge emotional journey from start to finish. You're glad that Jane seems to be feeling better for having had it, whatever they ended up talking about. Sometimes all you need is a friend to vent things towards in a healthy and productive manner.
I suppose I should thank you again. Without your help, I may have never learned the truth. It's quite possible I would have lived out the rest of my potentially very short life without another opportunity to see things for what they really were. I don't know how I shall ever repay you.
Since nothing today has changed the fact that Jane is ludicrously wealthy, you can think of a great number of ways that she could feasibly repay you, but that might just be pushing it a little too far all at once. So instead, you effortlessly spin some yarn about this being what friends are for and so on. It's a speech you've given many, many times before. Whoa.
I've depended on you for a great deal. Now I think it's time to forge my own path and under my own steam. I'll show the world what Jane Crocker can... Well, no, she's learnt that now. Jane Crocker can accomplish with naught but her bare 2 hands. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an existential crisis to avert.
Interesting.
Nice. The actual good ending.
Yeah.
As opposed to the one that turns into a real bad one for all conceivable realities. Anyway, let's go fuck it up, like, immediate style.
Yeah.
Go for the post.
And then act like we don't know nobody. Yeah, that's an excellent idea. John will be so happy that the mail came with no mishap, and so grateful that you, his trusted pal, were able to make it happen. Perhaps you could even pretend it's an apology gift you got him. Wow, you've gotten so good at being a friend by now it's not even real. There's basically no way this plan can backfire.
Not one. Not a one, of course.
You reach a hand inside the mailbox to grab the package, and then everything goes dark. Wow. Yeah.
Damn.
Um,
Damn.
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 It sure
Damn!
did, huh?
So anyway, that was Jane. That was Jane. What do we think of? What do we think of Jane's route, everybody?
Thought it was pretty good. It was nice to be reminded that she wasn't always terrible.
Yes.
better than Pfeffery's.
More interesting
And I say
than
that-
Pfeffery's, yeah.
And I say that with all the love for Pfeffery, bless her, they fucking did her. They did nothing with her.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't think you could say that they did her dirty because they just didn't really do anything.
No, they did her dirty in the way that they did nothing.
Yeah, that's
They could
fair.
have done
And I
something.
would prefer to do as little as possible or nothing at all.
Because yeah,
that's an
it's
option.
it really is a matter of when it comes to talking about these routes, we're very much separating our affection for the characters from our affection for the routes themselves. You know, at least to some extent. Like Eridan's route, great. Do I like Eridan? No. That guy's the racist. But yes. Pretty good time. Arthur, your thoughts?
Yeah, it was an episode.
Yeah, fair enough.
They had that we talked to the people in it, and there were a couple routes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have accurately
That-
described what happened, yes.
That sounded like a type of thing that.
This is the route of all time.
This is the root of our time. There were a couple of.
There were a couple of directions we could have gone, and we talked to the people involved.
That's genuinely how that came off to me, Loki. That's not even Loki, Heike.
High key, that is how Donald
What?
Trump answers questions, to be fair.
Still
To be real.
somewhat inebriated. I know I said I was sobering up. I'm still inebriated, guys.
It's a matter of sobering.
I'm not.
Yeah, sobering
It's a
up does not mean so.
Yeah, it's a matter of it's a process, and it's a long one.
What are you saying? It's a long one. I'll fall asleep and then it'll be tomorrow. That
Yeah.
doesn't take long.
Matter of hours. It's longer than an episode.
Nah, but from my perspective, it takes like a second.
This is true. This is true. You know what? Just a quick thing as well. Because there's now only 3 characters left, and 3 of us to do narration, 2 of whom are also voicing characters. I'll just ask, June, Arthur, which of you wants to narrate for the final episode? And that way we can get all of the narration sort of squared away.
Who dat?
Dirk.
That's Dirk.
Who wants to narrate? Alright.
Thank you, Arthur.
And that
You're
was
narrating for Dirk, which means June, you are narrating next time.
Yeah. It
And
also
I am
means I get to
narrating
be
Roxy.
nasty. I get to be on the sidelines being nasty and mean about Dirk.
You get to heckle that man. Hell
Ooh,
yeah.
You fucking stink of piss.
Boo, you stink! Kind of shit, yeah.
I will there too.
Hooray! So then. Yes, I think it's about time for an outro, don't you? It's been about 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. Oh boy. Yeah, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you very much like this video and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload episodes of Reading Homestuck every Monday or Tuesday, depending on your time zone, and we upload other things on Thursdays or Fridays, again, depending on your time zone. Other things like the JoJo's Part 4 Arcs tier list coming up soon. Maybe this week, maybe next week. I'm not super certain. But hopefully coming soon. Should be able to get that arranged. Got other things. Dicey Deeds Lancer at some point. Mission 3. Coming up. We finished up chapter 5 of Danganronpa, another one. Show you that one. Danganronpa parody kind of a thing. Board game style. It's a whole thing. I don't know. It's been 2 hours and bit tired, so describing shit is not a strong suit. So we'll just move on to the fact that you can follow me on Tumblr. I post things there sometimes. Usually stuff for our Writing Homestuck series, but sometimes it's like a reblog or something. Yeah, something like that. But you can also send me asks, send me DMs, send me whatever you choose. YouTube does sometimes eat your comments, which is very frustrating for all involved. So if you wanted to send me something and YouTube said you could not, you can send it to me over there and I'll actually be able to see it. You can also follow June on Tumblr and on Instagram. June.
Yeah, Claxels, that's me. Maybe I'll change it. I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Yes.
Yeah, but you can follow me on Tumblr and Instagram, I guess. That's cool.
And you also follow Arthur on Twitch. Arthur.
Twitch, yeah. Twitch. Yeah.
Twitch.
It's not Undertale. Delta Rune Part 5 time. It's exciting. It's like it's the thing that I like streaming. Yeah. I don't know how many streams it'll take me to get this save file ready. Hopefully it'll be ready for like...
I mean, you're like... Did you finish chapter 1 and 2 last night?
I didn't finish chapter 2 yesterday, but I finished it today.
Right. Fair enough.
So it's done. So it's chapter 3, next stream probably. Then I might do chapter 4 on my own, or I might just do it on stream. Who knows? But like, it really depends. I might just stream it in an evening randomly.
But either way, it should be at most 1 or 2 more streams and be able to speed run to the point where you can do chapter 5.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's good fun. Twitch.tv/PENNEDIAIG, that's Pendraig. I start usually at like 6:30 GMT. If I've been working, it might be like 7:30 GMT. Or maybe like 8 if I'm real tired. But like, it won't be later than 8. So turn up if you're interested.
Yes.
Bye. Also, somebody turned up in my last one, which was cool.
Yeah.
So, that was cool. Thanks to the person who turned up, who was, I think, from the channel. That was really fun.
Yeah, I saw that person.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was, but...
Nor did I.
They were cool.
They were chill. And, Mason, do you have anything you wish to say at the end of this here episode of Reading Homestuck Pesterquest?
I wanted to say thank you all so much for watching. We love making these. We hope you enjoy watching them. Yeah, not much left of Pesterquest now. It's
Need to go.
It's a pretty sobering thought, I suppose. But I am looking forward to keeping going, and I'm sure we're going to have some rowdy good times with good old Bean Jake English next episode. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that Part 4 tier list. I have read Part 4. I did that while I was on holiday.
Ready.
So I'm ready, and I've got a fair few things to say. I like part 4. I've got a lot to say about it. Hopefully, though, not so much that it'll make the video unbearably long. I will try to be concise.
Very fair.
But yeah, looking forward to that, and
Nah, we'll be here for 5 hours.
Keep your eyes peeled for that. I would really prefer that weren't the case.
Nah, we'll be here for 10 hours, actually.
If it looks like it's going that way, we will do multiple recordings for it.
Yeah, of course.
It's going 15 hours.
Yeah, this video will actually have to be uploaded as a live stream first and then saved as a VOD because it will be that long that you just can't upload the video that long.
Nah, it's going 48 hours.
This will be longer than Morshu Reads the Bible. And on that note...
It's going 100 hours.
That's longer than Morshu Reads the Bible! And on that sobering thought, made the same bit given June's current state. Yes.
I see what you did there, you sly bastard.
Hey, Mason did it first. I will not allow credit to be misplaced.
To the gallows.
I'm the sly bastard here.
Both of you.
Well, fuck it. It's already been declared. On that note, we'll see you in the next video. Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.